This courtroom moment escalates fast. A 72-year-old veteran tries to explain himself, but the judge cuts him off with a strict warning.
Are you the president of Vito?
I'm the owner.
All right, okay. So this is a civil infraction, so I'm gonna let you appear, but if this was a misdemeanor, I couldn't, okay? They're gonna move to dismiss. It says it's infected equipment. It says you provided paperwork. Case dismissed. Good luck to you.
Just leave.
You can just leave.
Thank you.
Have a good day. You're Ramona Stokes.
Yeah.
Come on up here. Ramona Janelle Stokes, 26W841-465A. All right, how you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
Your name?
Ramona Stokes.
You're charged with driving while unlicensed. Why weren't you here March 4th, by the way?
I can have your room to attend that day.
You understand what you're charged with here?
Okay.
Correct. Would you like a lawyer? Okay, so I'll go ahead and arraign you. I'll explain the charge, the possible consequences, and send you to the prosecutor, okay?
Okay.
It is alleged that on February 7 of 26 that you did operate a motor vehicle while you were unlicensed. This allegedly occurred on West near I-75 in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne at 11:31 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, 93 days jail cost for all those. You understand that?
Yes.
You're also charged with a civil infraction of no proof of insurance. That is a civil infraction, 0-pointer, punishable by $185. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, actually, you went into default on that one, by the way, because you didn't show up on March the 4th. You needed to call us at least. I'm sorry about your rash.
No, and right after that, you guys sent out another letter, so that's why I'm here to do some.
Amy, have them call that civil infraction, will you please? And
Judge, it looks like that civil infraction is paid and closed.
you paid it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll tell the prosecutor that, okay?
Okay.
So I'll enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law and must appear in court as directed. I'm gonna just make a note. Mr. West, tell the lieutenant that prosecutor is there by Zoom, so they'll set you up.
Yes, Your Honor. Josh West appearing on behalf of the people. I did hear everything. I will work with her.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna send this file in to Lieutenant Toller where you guys can Zoom, okay? Thank you. All right, so you're gonna go right outside and then in that first door to your right. Don't go in there, that's lockup. Hibbs, Kevin Lee Hibbs, 2. Six W8418441. Your name?
Kevin Lee Francis Hibbs the first.
All right. Okay, that's quite a mouthful.
Good Irish name.
All right, you're charged with disturb the peace. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. If you want a lawyer. Okay, I'll go ahead and arraign you and send you to the prosecutor. It's alleged that you did that you did commit the offense of disturbing the peace in the city of Woodhaven at or near 22090 Loretta Drive near Gudith and Woodhaven. It says you threw snowballs.
A snowball.
Well, I'm just telling you what the ticket says.
I never got a ticket.
And slow down, just let me finish. Let me finish. I'm just telling you what they said in the remarks. Defendant did breach the peace of Troy Marlowitz by throwing snowballs onto his property and striking his gazebo, leaving behind a reddish stain. That's what it says. That is a misdemeanor punishable. I'm not saying it happened. I'm just telling you that's what they think happened. It's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, I did.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights. And we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All
I
right,
have an explanation, sir.
hang on one second.
Okay.
Just hang on one second. This is not a trial today. This is just an arraignment. And I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you, if you'll just bear with me one second. I'm gonna give you some bond conditions. I'm gonna give you a personal bond. You don't have to post any money. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to have any contact at all with the victim, Troy Marlowitz, okay?
Yes, sir.
You cannot write him, phone him, see him, text him, email him. If I saw him outside and I was you, I'd go back in my house. Don't leave this to chance where somebody thinks that you're having contact. Are you with me? You with me?
I understand what you're saying, Your Honor, but the man lives next door. I can't avoid him.
Yes, you can. If he's outside, in the front yard, don't be in the front yard. Yes, you can.
If I go in my backyard, he
Listen.
comes out into his backyard, I'm supposed to go in my house?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a 72-year-old United States Army
Sir,
veteran.
sir,
I'm a grandfather. I've
Sir.
lived in this city for over 40 years.
sir,
The man was 11 years old when I moved into that house.
sir.
And you're telling me I ought to go in my house when he comes in his backyard?
I'm telling you, you're not to have any contact with. I'm telling you that if you stay out there and then allegations are made, you're gonna have some questions to answer. If I were you, listen to me. I don't want to argue with you. This is a standard condition. I don't know what happened. I don't know that anything happened. For all I know, you were in Tuscaloosa, Alabama on this
It's a
day.
snowball.
Sir. Listen, I don't write charges. They don't talk to me in advance and ask whether or not they should charge somebody. This could be the worst charge ever in the history of American jurisprudence for all I know. I don't know. I'm just telling you, no contact. Because if I tell you you can stay out in the backyard if he's out there, then during the pendency of this case, he might start making accusations that you're talking to him, or you're saying something to him, or you're making gestures toward him that would amount to a violation of the no contact provision. Okay?
I do understand.
I'm saying you cannot write him, phone him, see him, text him, email him, or communicate with him.
Yes.
Now, I don't want to have to get any more if he's out in the backyard cutting his grass on the other side of the lawn, whether or not you should stay there. I'm just telling you what I would do. Then you will have no questions to answer. Okay? Are you with me?
Probably, yes, sir, but
It's okay that you disagree with me.
there,
You're not
there's cameras in my yard.
gonna be the first one that walks out of here saying you disagree. I've been doing this.
They don't disagree with you, Your Honor,
Okay.
but there are extenuating circumstances.
I'm not saying there aren't. I don't know one thing about this case.
No,
Other than what I read on the citation, and that's just their allegation. I'm not saying there isn't. You go explain your situation to the prosecutor right now. Who knows? Maybe he'll come in here and say he's gonna dismiss the case. I don't know what he's gonna say. That's up to you two. I don't have anything to do with that. Got it?
yes,
All right, so go talk to him, see what you can resolve. If you have any more questions about the no contact provision, you can raise them when you come back in. Okay?
yes, sir.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
People against. Lori Gale, I mean. 2-6. Lori Gay, Hinkle. 2-6-8-4-1-1-3-0-8.
Morning, Your Honor, Michael Ball, to Representative Bennett, who's approaching.
Ms. Hinkle, your name?
Lori Gainville?
Are you intoxicated?
No, no, sir.
Does she smell of alcohol? I don't want to put you in that position. Okay. She was drunk once when she came in here. I want to make sure. Are you good to proceed?
Yes,
You live in Flat Rock, right?
I'm currently living in Gilboa Heights. I got evicted from Flat Rock. I have a PO box.
And Amy, do me a favor. Will you look at the court to school day, March 26th, and make sure I only have one participant so far? I'm going to ask Mr. Crawford.
Judge, it
Please.
looks like, I'm sorry, You
That's okay.
have two so far?
You wanna be the third man? I have to have defendants sentenced at a school. It's more embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's only a couple of people in there right now. I'm gonna do it at Shoemake Elementary School. Or Shoemake, yeah, it's Shoemake
Middle school.
Middle School. If you would be so kind, I would like you to come back and do it on March the 26th at the middle school. I'm not gonna make an example of you. It's gonna be junior high kids. I need one more participant, but I need to know also, Mr. Crawford, that you can do that.
March 26th, correct?
That's a week from
I
tomorrow.
believe Mr. Crawford's already committed with one of his clients to attend.
Yes.
Do you mind doing that, ma'am?
No.
You won't let me down and not show up, will you? I need you to, so we're gonna do this court to school. It's gonna be March the 26th at Shoemate Elementary. What time do we start that?
9 a.m.
We're starting at 9, so give them a notice for 8:30, okay? I need you to get there and read the report with your lawyer. I really appreciate you doing this. I will give you credit toward anything that I'm going to impose, like court work or community service or the like, okay? So you'll go down the hall, get your notice, and we'll give you a map too if you want. Give her a map too, if you would, Amy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Good luck. Thanks, Mr. Crawford.
Together.
And leasing.
Ready, Your Honor.
Let me see here. What do I got? I can't do this, guys. Mr. West, I need you. N Leasing Company LLC, 26W841813A. There's only one file here, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. West? Well, wait a minute. There should be two files. What happened to the expired plate file? I could do this then.
I understand.
I was only handed one file here.
And we had to go get the file, so you want me to go back and check? and see if
I gave him both files.
Oh.
Yeah.
He must not have brought it in. I just need the B file, John.
Yeah, try to call it. I don't know, the phone is not ringing.
All right. What's your P number?
Morning, Your Honor. Matthew Wood, P 74329.
Okay.
I'm both.
Mr. Sherbo's got a 25 P number.
Mr. Sherbo has a 25P number. Mr. Sherbo is my partner. I am on the appearance originally, but the 2P number always gets on the main ticket.
Well, because that's an old one.
That is an old one.
I mean,
When they shuffled them back.
that's probably back when he must have been a lawyer in whatever year they started, was it 70s?
Right into the 60s, 70s, and I've been with Jeff for 15 years. My understanding is they shuffled everything. So, because he always argues with everybody that he's been around longer, but he doesn't have a 1P number.
Well, because they did it by alphabetical
Yes.
initially.
Yes, but no, I do not have a 2P number.
All right, so I have N Leasing Company, 26W841813, A and B. Now I have the second file. Okay, tell me your appearance again.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Wood, P 74329 on behalf of the leasing company. I do have corporate authority to resolve this matter on my client's behalf. I had a chance to speak with the prosecuting attorney this morning, Your Honor, and subject to your approval, we'd like to tender a plea to responsible to 2 impeding traffics with the dismissal of the A and the B ticket.
All right, first of all, for purposes of arraignment on these, you stand me wait.
And me reading, plead not guilty, Your Honor.
All right, so as to file A to the charge impeding responsible and
On
not
behalf of
responsible.
my client, I plead responsible, Your Honor.
On file B, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible, Your Honor.
This was a spill leak that they didn't cause damage on.
No, Your Honor, not from my understanding. And also the expired plate, I did bring proof that of what's it called, that we have valid plates at this point, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna accept the plea. to impeding, dismiss the spill load, accept the plea to impeding on file B, dismiss the expired plate, 220 on each case, and they can pay by April the 6th. How's that?
That's wonderful, Your Honor. And Your Honor, can we send one check in or should we send two checks?
Yeah, you can send one in with both A and
A
B.
and B check in.
Yeah, do I have to tell them anything else, Amy?
Nope, that works.
Everyone have a wonderful
You
day.
too. Thanks a lot. You too. Ramona Janelle Stokes. Chew. 6W841465A. All right, ma'am, your name?
Ramona Stokes.
All right, you need some time to get your license?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you 4 weeks, okay?
So, I explained to him that when I got this ticket, that I guess they suspended the license until like April, but he said that I can come back and just show that everything is like cleared up, like as far as warrants or whatever that I had.
All right, well, I'm gonna give you 4 weeks to take care of everything,
Okay.
okay? So give me a date 4 weeks from now, if you would, Amy.
April 15th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, April 15th at 8:30 a.m. You can go down the hall, we'll give you a notice.
Okay, thank
Any
you.
questions? Okay, good luck. Ma'am, what is your name?